Hey everybody, I won't be able to chat back in, obviously. Just wanted to go live on my drive to 800. Doesn't look like we've got anyone in here yet, nor do I expect to have any people in here, but you never know. Last time I went live, I was surprised. So, oh, there we go. We got Orlando, Barry, welcome. Hope you're all doing good. Oh, there we go. Chuck Nasty. Chuck, I did not leave anywhere near as early as I said I was going to. But that's okay. You can't check in until 9. I'll be there just after 10. It'll be fine. So, I wish I was running that fast. If I was running that fast, 50 miles would be, yeah, it'd be a breeze. So hope you're all doing good. Am I going to work? No, I'm going to it's called Chano Lake State Park. It's in northern Indiana, and it's where I'm running 50 miles tomorrow. So, yeah, good times. So Chuck Nasty is meeting me there. We're going to be doing some lives tonight as long as we have enough service for it. Hopefully we do. So, hey Robert, how's it going? Yep, State Park Run. It's I would say it's about 95% trail and about 5% paved road. There's a couple of spots where you have to get on the road to connect to other parts of the trail. But for the most part, there's some elevation, there's a few hills, but it's pretty flat. So it's known as one of the flatter races. Of course, I'm in Indiana. As you can see, it's all cornfields, windmills, roads. That's about it. There's not much here. So, oh, there we go. Hey, Maiden. Wow. Glad you all are stopping in. I just thought this would be fun on my way to my run. So I don't know how long I'll stay live, but taking a page out of Dirk Remington's playbook and just going. Oh, there we go. I am in Indiana. I will be driving for a couple hours straight through the center of Indiana in the middle of nowhere. So, look at that, Orlando, gonna be on Maiden. That'd be awesome. Oh, there we go. I didn't see you. Sean, how's it going? Look forward to seeing you and your sons open what I sent. I didn't necessarily send them much, but I know really all they collect is Pokemon anyway, so. All for you and them someday. Oh, there we go. John, I'm headed to my race. I am, gonna be meeting Chuck there here in just a few hours. I'll get there early. I'll set up the tent. I might even go live and just have you all watch me set up the tent, because wouldn't that just be thrilling to watch? So, yeah, we're excited to open some product. I think I got 9 or 10 blasters, an old wax box of 92 triple play, which will be super fun to open. I remember opening that when I was, 10, 11, 12 years old. So, ooh, nice, Maiden. That's awesome. I know, Barry. You know what? I really do need to take a pack of that triple play. I mean, it will literally get destroyed or something. I'll see what packs I have, because it would be really fun to rip a pack while I'm running, especially in the race. But the cards would get destroyed. There's literally no way to keep them protected with that mileage. So. Well, thank you all for joining. This is awesome. I didn't for sure know if I even knew how to go live, so step 1 is accomplished. Ooh, Barry, that would be, Sportflix would be fun. I wish I had a pack. Yeah, Sportflix might actually hold up to the running, so. I don't know. I mean, it would be really hard to do. Really, really hard. So, because you just get so, like, soaked. I mean, and there's no way around it. So, this is how you know you're in Indiana. Look at that monster. Woo! It is harvest time. I'll probably see, I don't know, a few hundred tractors on my drive, so. Yep, for sure. Definitely destroyed. Cool. Well, like I said, we've got some product to open tonight. I'm bringing Chuck some stuff. He's bringing me some stuff. We'll have our tent set up. We're doing primitive camping, so that, but we're doing the primitive camping at is really close to the start-finish line, actually, so we should have cell service. I think Chuck definitely will. For me, yeah. For me, it's, who knows? Because I have Verizon, and Verizon is not great at the campground, so. Yeah, primitive camp won't really be doing any fires or anything like that, because I don't even think you can in the free spot, but oh, there we go. Sticks G in the house. I hate to ask because I haven't paid attention, Sticks. Is it tied 2-2 now between Detroit and Cleveland? I just don't know. I think that's the case, but gosh, it's been hard to follow these playoffs, so. Titus, welcome in. Okay, there we go, Maiden. Thank you. Yeah, I thought that's what I saw. Oh. That's funny. Good to know, Barry. I still owe you some stuff you won, so that's good to know that you're an Astros fan. I'll have to add some stuff in there next time I ship stuff out, so. Oh yeah, John, that's a real. I was so bummed. I went and picked up my daughter about 8:30. We got home and I went outside, but the problem is where we're at, we're kind of blocked off by the woods to the north. So I tried to get it with my camera, but I could not see anything. So I was just living it through everyone's posts on Facebook, because basically every single person posted on Facebook. So kind of like the eclipse too. But yeah, the pictures look super cool. It's funny, I had some family that went to Alaska, and it was the wrong time of the year to see the Northern Lights. And they just got back and they're like, well, we went to Alaska, didn't see the Northern Lights. came here and saw the Northern Lights. Kind of crazy. Ooh, there we go. Somebody's been bad. Either bad or broke down. I think they're broke down. Yes, they are. That's a flat tire. Well, good to know that we can actually go live. That's the first step. I used to have trouble with that, but I do have a new phone now. So ooh, okay. That, you know what, John? I needed, because we'll be in a state park in the middle of nowhere, and you know, obviously I live close to Indy, so I could have had with it as well. But being out in a state park, I bet we'll see some good stuff if it does back. So yes, Robert, thank you so much for stopping by. Have a good day at work. I have to say, this is a very, very dull and boring drive. I go through one city that, I guess it's not huge, but they do have a college there, so, but other than that, it's all small town Indiana, so. You better come back, John. I'm holding you to that. So, playoffs are happening. NFL, everybody. Definitely. I'm from a small town, so and I do live in a small town. It's just north of Indy. So, how's everyone's fantasy football teams doing? Mine are terrible. I might as well just quit now. I've had so many injuries, it's ridiculous. So I think the most wins I have in any league is 2. Some I'm 0 for. It's just awful. No, Chuck. I am definitely not. That's cool, Barry. Chuck, all I can think about right now is the fact that I have forgotten something, but at this point, there's not much I can do about it. So, community. So, I'm sure I can borrow it or buy it or whatever. 4-1. So, Chuck, are you in Arnie's league? I don't think I knew that. I knew Sean was, because I remember when Sean got picked for that spot. Oh, okay. So this is a different league. All right. How did I get left out? Well, that's just terrible. Terrible. Good job. Oh, okay. Faith, family, and sports. Ah, gotcha. Okay. I know faith, family, and sports, but I don't even know if they've ever really watched my channel. I think I used to go to their lives, occasionally. But yeah, you're doing great, Maiden. I'm in 5, well, technically I'm in 4 leagues, but I'm running a league on my Yahoo account for my daughter. And her team is awful too. She won last week only because she played the scrub team, and she barely beat the scrub team. That's how bad her team is. So it's not her fault. She basically, every player she drafted has gotten injured. She had the first pick, so obviously she had McCaffrey. He's out. She had, I don't know, I think she had Tyreek Hill. He's just doing nothing because obviously Tua's out. And then who else did she have? Man, it's literally every AJ Brown. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, Maiden. That's, I mean, you there's only so much time in a day to get to everyone's channels, and I mean, I'll admit I feel bad all the time, you know, not being able to get to people's videos and stuff like that. But having 2 kids, having a job, running, trying to keep up with you know, all the sports card stuff, sports in general, my kids' sport. Life is crazy, but yeah, that's true. Yeah, the few times that I did watch Faith, Family, and Sports, obviously they have a great channel. So, oh yeah, Barry. Oh man, it's funny because I was doing this thing on Nikki Two Times channel where you picked 3 players, and at the beginning of the year, I think I had Acuna, Mookie, and I can't remember who else, and they obviously all 3 were, and it was like, okay, no point in even playing anymore. So yeah, for sure. Right now it's my wife is bruh, and I'm Matty Daddy or Dado or whatever. So, yeah. My wife actually has a shirt that basically says, it's like mom, mommy, or mommy, mom, bruh. So, and it's been bruh for a while now. I'm gonna move this over a little bit. Good grief. I did not bring my phone holder, so nor would it have really mattered because the windows are cold, so it wouldn't stick anyways. But yeah, I need one that attaches differently, maybe to my vents or something. But all right, I can't do it that far away. Yeah, I mean, that's very true. I mean, I feel like Sundays at 9 is a really good time to stream because like your kids are in bed probably around that time, but you're still up, obviously. I can never go to bed that early, so it is a little bit easier to catch yours and some others on the weekends. But I have a really hard time catching the ones that are through the week, just because of all of the insane sports. Oh yeah, Barry. I am a Hoka person through and through. I have 2 pairs of Hokas that I brought. I have a pair of Adidas and a pair of Nike, actually. But the problem that I have is yes. Well, this is the big town. This is Marion, Indiana. So this is where they have one college here. It's called Indiana Wesleyan University, which is funny enough. That's where my wife went. So But yes, shoes, Squirrel. I recommend Hoka's, and I think Chuck does as well. We've talked about this. Hoka, my hat, I was getting ready to say, is I wear size 15s. So, yeah, size 15s are definitely harder to come by and wide. So, I imagine of these 320 plus runners, I will probably have the biggest feet because it's not very common for somebody to have big feet like I do to even run, let alone attempt a ultra. So I've been pretty fortunate with plantar fasciitis stuff. I don't really get it. It kind of starts out to where I do, but yeah. I mean, I'm 6'2", so I played basketball all the way up until, about sophomore year of high school, and then it's kind of funny. I was that height as a sophomore, but then I just stopped growing. So there were other. I went to a decent sized high school, so there were other kids that definitely overtook me by a lot. But yeah, so I'm only 6'2". I do have a very large wingspan, though. In high school and even after, and I still have friends that call me Arvidas, because when I'm playing basketball, that's what I do. I get rebounds. So not many points, but lots of rebounds. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah. I think Shaq's were size 22 or 23, if I remember right. Thank you, Papa and Baby Bear. That's awesome. Yeah. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, Maiden, mine too. Yep, same here, Chuck. Literally. Well, I could shoot pretty decent, but it was I'm one of those people that I play better when I'm being guarded. Heavier, I don't know what it is. So if I shoot an open shot, I'll miss it, but if somebody's in my face, I can hit the three. So kind of crazy, but that's... Oh, there we go, Diego. How's it going, brother? Hope you're doing well. You will catch us live more here in a little bit. Hopefully my cell service is good. I am so nervous. About cell service, but we'll see. I don't know. It goes in and out, but at least we'll be close to the one place where it's a known that I've gotten cell service there, and occasionally throughout my run I will have it as well. But I'm just hoping that Chuck has full cell service the entire time. That would be a blessing if he does. So oh, there we go. I like it, Maiden. Engineering. Great field to go into for sure. That is, yeah. That's definitely, well, I mean, I'm around, I have to say it. I'm around Purdue. Purdue is a good engineering school, so I'll give them credit for that. That will be the only credit today that we give Purdue University. So everything else IU is better at. So yeah, you heard that right, Chuck. No, no, no. There'll be none of that talk in this chat. Yeah, Papa and Baby Bear, that's true. I mean, I have a 8-year-old son and a 13-year-old daughter, and it's crazy how fast they are growing up. So Purdue does make chicken. It's spelled differently though, Diego. I think it's Perdue for the chicken. So Purdue doesn't have a decent football team. Chuck, check their record if that's what you're. You did. You started it, Barry. I probably missed it. Oh, there we go. Yes. All right. Yes, they have a way. They do. And I mean, I was a Drew Brees fan. I like Drew Brees. Actually, people have probably heard this story, but when the Super Bowl was in Indianapolis, we were out until, gosh, I don't know, 2 or 3 in the morning. And Drew definitely had some drinks, but we were in downtown Indianapolis at what's called the Monument, which is like the center point of Indianapolis. And we were able to talk with Drew for about 10-15 minutes. He just was walking around with a bodyguard, and he just making sure I don't get pulled over there. I don't think I will. He gave us autographs, was super nice. So, and there's been a few, Purdue players over the years that I have thought a lot of. So, in basketball, definitely Robbie Hummel. Just his work ethic. I felt bad for him because had he not got injured, he would have definitely, I think probably made it to the NBA and been, a good player, but his knees just took him out. So, and then in football, yeah, Breeze is what comes back to me for sure. Oh, there we go. I love it. Yeah, that is, that's awesome. That's what I would do too, Diego. And if I'm missing any chats, sorry, I'm trying to keep up with them, keep on the road. I just realized I'm going to have to make a detour because on this beautiful road, I've been down this a couple times for some camping this summer. There's a massive bridge in front of me, which you'll see is gone. So gotta do a little bit of a detour here. And see where it's gonna take me. Let's see. You know what, Chuck? I was struggling with Purdue as well. Mostert. What is his first name? I'm trying to. Mostert. Is he a running back for the 49ers now? I think. Was he the backup? He went to Purdue. So there's one. There have not been many as of late. Just because, Purdue's down right now, but I don't doubt that anything bad about him. He's a good dude. I've met him in person. Super personable. played for the team. Obviously, that's his alma mater, and he lives and breathes Purdue. So can't say anything bad about that. Same on IU side. You know, I know family of Mike Woodson, and actually, I work with his. God, what would she be? She's married to his brother. So his sister-in-law. There we go. I was trying to put that together because I couldn't even remember how they were related. Works with me, so she fills me in on everything IU basketball, which is awesome. So, well, yes, if we're going way back, then of course, we got John Wooden. Yeah. I see something about service. There we go. Yeah, thank you, anyone who served. I am former military. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. Former military as well. Was in the Army for 6 years, just after 9/11. So, man, I don't know if they'll ever. So here's the the aftermath of this bridge. It has been under construction for at least a year now. I don't know if they'll ever get that bridge done. Oh, cool. Yep, Chuck, I knew you were making that call. So tell Wilma I said hello. Oh yeah, the big dog. Yeah, you know that's Purdue. That's the Purdue I remember. Another one that I remember is he was actually drafted in the NBA. Konzo Martin. So Konzo, if I remember right, was like the last pick in one of the years back in the 90s, and then I think he had a few years in the NBA, and then he became a coach. So, which is what a lot of people do. Yeah, for sure. That's you know, but I feel like I never thought I'd be in the military. I was starting college, and I went to a college called Ivy Tech in Lafayette, Indiana, because my grades sucked in high school, so I needed to get some pre-course stuff so I could get into a major college. And they actually had built a new building, and construction was delayed, so our first week of college was after Labor Day. So I was going to school on I had Tuesday and Thursday classes, and I was on my way to school when 9/11 was happening. So, and then got to school and saw everything, and then they canceled school for like 3 weeks. So we were, me and a group of guys actually all walked into a recruiter and signed up. And I've always said the easiest time to be a recruiter was after 9/11, because people were literally flocking to the armed services offices to sign up. Yeah, I'm fast. Oh, there we go. Love it, Vince. I'm just going to say it now. Go Cubs, go. We don't have much to cheer for, but go Cubs, go. Hopefully with all these boxes I ripped tonight, we'll see some Cubs. And we'll see some White Sox for Chuck. And some Clayton Claus and some Chuck Nasty. Oh my gosh. I'm afraid my Harry Carey is going to come out like Will Ferrell. Cubs win. Cubs win. Or something like that. Or, you know, if the moon was made of cheese, would you eat it? Love it. Yeah, let's definitely forget this season. Oh my gosh, that's one of the best ones, Berry. Especially as a Sammy Sosa collector. I turn that clip on sometimes. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Chuck, I didn't bring a foam roller. That's one thing that I forgot. Thank you for, you know, I can make something work. I brought my massage gun, so I'll be fine, but I did not. Totally, and I even looked at it because I had to get some stuff from the basement, but Mike B, I am on my way to my race, so thank you, Chuck. I figured you'd have a foam roller. You the man. So yeah, it's literally in the middle of nowhere. We went through the big town, so I don't think there's really much else on the way to get to this race. So Mike, it's an ultra marathon. I'm running 50 miles tomorrow. So there will be people running 75 miles and there will be people running 100 miles. I do think it's funny that they have this middle distance, which is 75 miles, because even back in 2021 when I ran this, there were just a few that ran it. And this year, I can't remember if it was 11 or 14 people running the 75 miles. So I guess that's just what people do to kind of bump themselves up to that 100 miles. But yes, see you later, Papa, Baby Bear. Yep, definitely. Thank you, Maiden. If anything's live during the actual race itself, it's going to be Chuck. It will not be me. I can tell you that much. I'm going to barely have enough brain cells just to be able to look down and not trip over tree roots. So there we go. Love it. I'm glad. You know, that's why I decided to even start like doing running videos, because I wanted to motivate people. And I've had numerous people who have reached out to me saying, hey, you know, I've lost weight. You've motivated me to get out and walk. I mean, that's really all it's about. I know that not everybody likes to run. I mean, Chuck doesn't really like to run. He's more weightlifting. I'm not a big weightlifter. I like it. I like the results of it, but as far as weightlifting, I've never been. That's never been necessarily my thing, but probably because I'm not good at it. So yeah. All right. Yes, Vince. Have a great day. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, like the burpee dude. What's the I can't remember what his channel is that what his channel is? Burpees or something like that? I occasionally will watch a little bit of him, but I'm just blown away with how many burpees he's doing. That's completely nuts. So, although he'd probably say the same thing about running at 50 miles. So, you know. Okay, burpees giant. There we go. I knew it was something like that. Yeah. Because I get the notifications, and occasionally I'll be available just to pop in. So. How many we got watching? Looks like 4. Very nice. Well, I definitely did not plan on going live for 42 minutes, but yeah, the community is amazing. I mean, I say it all the time. Okay, the fact that I have somebody coming from the community to be with me at my race and who has now volunteered during the race just as a kind gesture, I mean, speaks volumes. And then, everything I received, everything I've sent, the lives that we've done, the fundraisers that we've been able to do for people, it's just amazing. So, and AJ's in the house. AJ from California, a early 6:30 a.m. for you. Oh, there we go, Barry. That's awesome. Love it. Well, this is fun. Maybe I need to do more driving lives, kind of like I said, Dirk Remington does. Although Dirk's driving like freaking across the country, so I will not be doing that. But he does drive across Indiana quite a bit, so it's fun to chime in, and I know exactly where he's at. Gonna do some Kellogg's Sunday. Okay, cool. Mustache and afros in 3D. That would be I'm sure that's pretty awesome. Gosh, there was one last night on, man, it must have been Zach's channel when he went live. There was a cool one with, was it him? No. I think maybe it was Shaw Racing Flex. Yeah. There was a card with, yes, that's who it was. Some awesome mutton chops and stash. It was from maybe mid to late 70s. Obviously, that's the heyday for that kind of thing. So, oh yeah, for sure, Maiden. You definitely do. That might have been it. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm literally only going the speed limit. Normally I'm a lead foot, so, But welcome in, Cat Fan. Welcome. I'm driving the speed limit. A lot of people are not driving the speed limit, apparently. I'm just realizing. So, yes, great to see you too. And once again, you didn't realize how much corn there is in Indiana, or was, I guess. Most of it's plowed by this point, but this is Indiana. Fields, trees, and that's basically it. But I will say, the trees look beautiful. Getting some of that fall color. Might have delayed a little bit just because in September it was like 95 to 100 degrees here. So I think the trees were a little bit confused on what season they were actually in. We do have rumble strips, but it doesn't look like we do on this road. So apparently they don't care. Yeah, we definitely have rumble strips. Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't know because I've never been to Oklahoma or Kansas, but I'm assuming you're correct because I know it's all flat. So, well, in most areas. So, oh yeah, Maiden, that's funny. That's very true because we were swimming and then attempted it over the weekend and the water was way too cold. Is Caitlin Clark leaving the fever? What are you talking about? She is definitely not leaving the fever. She will be the franchise player for many years to come. So I think she's happy in Indiana because she wanted to be in the Midwest. Her boyfriend actually worked for the Pacers, and he left, and he is now taking a job with, is it Butler Basketball? I think it's Butler. So heard she's going to Europe after next year. Oh my gosh, that would be, if she did that, that would be a telltale sign that the WNBA was a lost cause, because she is literally the face at this point and has handled all the pressure that has been thrown on her impeccably. So, but with all the hate she's gotten, if she did leave, who could blame her? But I don't know if she would do that. I think I feel like that's got to be a lot of speculation at this point, AJ. Yeah, I agree, Maiden. I mean, okay, I can't remember what the number was, but they lost like $50 million this year. Think of how much money they would have lost had they been, let's see what this is. Okay, just a broke down car. Oh, gosh. Think of how much money they would have lost had they not had Caitlin Clark. I mean, revenue. I actually know a lot of people that work for the Fever, and this was one of the greatest years for them. Like, salespeople, customer service, merchandise, all that stuff. I mean, their percentages were through the roof. So, yeah, I agree on the way it was started and run. I mean, yeah, agreed. Oh, I bet. I That does not shock me at all. You know, I'll be honest. I didn't watch much of the WNBA. The only time that I really watched was when the Fever were good, maybe 10, 12 years ago when they won the championship. And had other, and they made deep runs. But other than that, and what ticks me off about this team actually is my. So I went to Indiana, obviously. Go Hoosiers. There's a lady on the team named Grace Berger. She is a really good basketball player. They literally, I bet if you added up her playing time, she up to most of the time it did not start, coach's decision or whatever, and she's a really good player. So, and the fact that there's such few teams, if they are good, half the time they're not even on a roster. So, oh yeah, yep. Yeah, hockey for me. Well, if you've ever heard me talk about hockey, my day with hockey was the Indianapolis Ice. Oh yes, of course I know who Tom Abernathy is. For sure. That's well, I would say if you're my age and you probably know who that is. If you're in Indiana, but if you ask a young kid nowadays, they probably have no idea. So, yeah, Diego. That's what all my friends said is all my work connections. They basically said it was the easiest year they've ever had to work because it was just a byproduct of how good she is. But man, that would really suck if she did go to the European leagues. I don't know. I don't know if I see that. I just think that, her boyfriend's here. She seems like the type of person. She's very family oriented, very Midwest. She tries to stay away from the limelight. It kind of looks like to me. So I feel like she'll stick around, but I could be totally wrong too. I don't know if the pressure's getting to her or stuff like that. Oh yeah, yep, for sure. When he was with the Lakers, I think it was the Abernathy. Like if I remember right, didn't he have a? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That dates me a little bit, but. All right, we're coming up to a small town. Oh, okay, there we go. Huntington, Indiana. It's a decent sized town, so. Oh, yeah. I really like her too. I mean, if she were a guy, she would have been getting praised for how good she is. It's just, for whatever reason, the hate has been insane. Even from the veterans who just didn't want They didn't want to see somebody coming in break records like she's doing. It's just, it's hate because of jealousy more than anything. So, oh yeah, maiden for sure. So AJ, I am going to, it's actually a town called Albion, Indiana, in the middle of nowhere, like basically where I've been for the last hour. It is where my race is. So I'm racing 50 miles tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to put this in better terms. I keep saying race. I'm not racing 50 miles. I am attempting 50 miles. I'm not racing against anyone else, because there'll be people who complete 25 miles in the time, or 50 miles in the time I complete 25 miles. So, yeah. I'm on my way up to my race. Hey, we got rumble strips here. I'll show you. Look. Oh yeah, we got rumble strips. Make that van next to me nervous. Ooh, apparently I'm supposed to turn, maybe? I don't even know where I'm going. Turn left? We'll just keep going. It's all good. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what this means. Am I turning here? Turn left. Okay, we'll attempt it. We'll just wing it. Am I ready for it? I don't think I could ever say that I'm actually ready for it, but you know, I've ran miles. I had a huge setback earlier in the summer. Yeah, a huge setback where I had heat exhaustion and really did myself in, but I've learned a lot. It's not going to be a hot race, which is great. About hydration and salt intake. That's the, salt intake was my biggest downfall. And I've always, I've never really had any issues like that. So it's kind of scared me actually, because I've never, I've done 10 Tough Mudders. Okay, turn right. Hold on. Sorry. We're turning. I don't know where I'm going. I've done Tough Mudders. I've done Warrior Dashes. I've done Spartan races. I've done marathons. I've done all this stuff. And I never really had any injuries. And then that took me out in the summer. But I'm gonna do everything I can to get as many miles in as I can. But I'll definitely listen to my body, so. There we go. Nice. Love it. Yeah, I'm probably going to end here soon. Just because I need to make sure I'm not missing my roads, and I can't necessarily, oh, there we go. Getting back on track. Maybe I'll leave. I knew there was something. Oh, that's why it had me get off there, because there was road construction. Okay, that makes total sense. So, ooh, let's see. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, you're gonna go through the road construction. Okay, I see it. We're just gonna go here. I can't really see, so. I am literally, yeah, I am in these sticks. I mean, it's all cornfields. Corn, bean, hay, that's it. And flats. Yep, AJ, Indiana is the sticks. You've got 2 decent-sized towns in Fort Wayne and Indianapolis, and the rest are small town cities, really. So, how far am I from my house? How long have I been driving? Well, I've been live here for an hour, and I started that maybe 25 minutes after I started driving, so we'll say an hour and a half from home, which is kind of crazy because I'm just realizing if I'm an hour and a half from home, we'll say I'm just over 30 minutes from where my race is. So I do find it funny that the code to use to get into the state park for free, if you're a runner or a volunteer, you have to say "back home again" in Indiana. But I am totally gonna sing it. I really want to make the DNR person laugh when I get to the park, so I'm gonna use my best Gomer Pyle voice and sing "Back Home Again" in Indiana. So. Well, thank you all for hanging out. What am I doing for the rest of today? So when I get there, I'm going to set up the campsite. I've got a tent. I'll get everything unpacked. I should have basically everything done. And then I'm going to meet Chuck at some unknown hour this afternoon, and we're going to eat lunch and then come back to the campground. I'm going to do packet pickup, get some pictures taken. They have a spaghetti dinner for any of the race, anyone who's in the race, anyone who's volunteering, or anyone who's affiliated with the race. So yeah, excited for that, and to see some runners that I have became friends with. There's only a couple. I'm a very solo runner. One thing that bugs me when I'm running is I don't want to slow anyone down, but I also don't want to make anyone feel like they have to speed up and then they injure themselves. Oh yeah, get them carbs. I'll have something decent for lunch. Then we'll have that spaghetti dinner. I've already had some carbs this morning, so yeah, for sure. I will make sure I am very that my fuel intake is good. So. Well, hopefully, AJ, you get your package soon. Since it went out a couple days ago, it should be arriving. Hopefully. I will say it was a lot cheaper to ship to you than it was Johnny. I sent stuff to Johnny, and where he's at, for whatever reason, good grief, shipping was expensive. But for you, it was just the same as everyone else. So I did send him a box, so that probably could have had a little bit to do with it. And yours was just a padded envelope type thing, but yeah, so that would be really funny for somebody who ran the ultra marathon to try to do tongue twisters. So yeah. Okay, so 80 miles from you. Yeah, for whatever reason, shipping to him was way more expensive, and I don't know if that's because he's in more of a rural area, if that's even a thing in California. I don't, I'm not sure. So awesome, Chuck. We'll have to I literally did not do any research on where we're eating, and we'll figure it out. Least of my worries. So we'll eat somewhere good. Not fast food though. I'm looking for like a mom and pop type place. So I kind of figured that, AJ, just, because anytime I've ever shipped to him, it's for whatever reason, it's been more expensive. So, yeah, who knows? Chuck, when you see how much crap I have for this, your mind is gonna be blown. I think the only thing I didn't bring was the kitchen sink. So I probably did not, Barry. I'm half paying attention to driving. I'm more enjoying the company you all are providing. So, but am I going to be honest and say if I wasn't on here, would I have came to a complete stop? Probably not. There we go. Bring the sink. Although we don't need to bring the sink because we got the clubhouse, or the beach house, just to where we're at, so we can go in there. We're good. Although those are sink for hand washing, not necessarily anything else. So yeah, I'm curious. It's kind of funny. I'm gonna attempt to check my map. I hope I don't throw this off, but I want to see how far there we go. We're still live. Good. Oh, there we go. We're back. 30. I am 39 minutes away. 39 minutes. So we probably will not stay live the entire time because at some point I'm going to actually need to focus on what I'm doing. And I've got some more stuff I need to get charged up. So I need to find the cords. But maybe I'll go live when I get there and just kind of show everybody around. Yeah, maybe that'll be my plan. Hopefully I'll have enough service to where I can do that. So, you know what? I think that's what I'm gonna do. Find some cards. Yeah. Well, AJ, just so you know, our plan is to go live later on. I brought it's like 9 or 10 blasters of different things I've got. Baseball, football, basketball, and even some NASCAR. I've got blasters of that, and then I've got a old school wax box of 92 triple play baseball, so be fun to open that. So we'll definitely do that, and I've got some other random packs that I brought, so lots of opening product tonight from the campsite. So I'm assuming this boat is going to where I'm going. Well, maybe not. There's a lot of lakes up here. So, and when I say lakes, to most people, Indiana doesn't really have any massive lakes. Our lakes are like ponds to most states. We don't have a lot of bodies of water, we'll say. So, although this is called Chain O' Lakes, you'd be shocked at how small the lakes actually are. So, and I've got to remember, oh yeah, there we go. I've got to remember to post the link where everybody can follow along. I did figure out my bib number is 575. So you'll be able to follow. Well, I mean, you could put my name into Matt Simpson or whatever. Not Matty Ice. I couldn't I couldn't pull that one off. That would have been pretty hilarious if I signed up as Matty Ice, but had to go with the legal name. So yeah, and I'll say go Dodgers too, just for AJ and for Brandon Jensen, of course. And for Chuck with Clayton Claus. So all kinds of reasons. And you know, I really like Shohei. So I'm torn on the way they did his contract. They found the loophole, whatever. But I do like Shohei. He is, we're witnessing history, obviously, watching him play. No matter if he's just batting or pitching or whatever, he is on another level, for sure. So. I turned the heat on because I was freezing, and now I'm burning up. So, all right, I think I'm gonna bail. It's just me and you, AJ. Can you imagine if he was more disciplined at the plate? I know, yeah. If you know, that's the way it is for a lot of the great hitters, though, or what could have been great. You know, it's the same way for Kyle Schwarber. I mean, look at Schwarber's numbers, but his average sucks because he's either gonna hit a home run or he's gonna strike out. Like, there's no in between with him. For a while, it was the same way with Javi Baez when he was on the Cubs. He couldn't friggin' hit the. I mean, it was either strikeout or home run. Rizzo had that issue for a little bit. He did correct that, but yeah. Ohtani might be good with more practice. Yep, he might be. Oh, there we go. Oh, you didn't see it. There was a Purdue sign. I don't know what it was. It was like Purdue Ag Center or something. You'll see all those all over the state of Indiana. Because the Hoosiers and Purdue own tons of stuff in Indiana. So, yeah. All right. I'm gonna get off here. I need to pay attention a little bit more. So, just because I'm not 100% sure if I need to, I need to figure out fully where I'm at, actually. So, all right. Well, thank you, everyone, for watching. And you'll catch me and Chuck live sooner than later. So, yes, definitely. Safe trip, Chuck. Can't wait. All right. Now I got to figure out how to end this. How do you end this is the question. Oh, there we go. I see it. All right. See you later.